What is up, everybody? Today we are doing something a little bit different here. As you can see, we are on the actual NASA website. We are representing the NASA hoodie. And I learned some information today on this website that completely blew my mind, and I wanted to share it with you guys and kind of go through some rabbit holes here. So there's this video I want to show you that to start things off on what exactly is going on. It's going to blow your mind. I'm excited to watch it again, and here we go. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen right here, bro. So literally, we just sent one of our technological pieces, the Mars rover or whatever, to another planet to investigate a literal Grand Canyon that stretches from New York to San Francisco. It is 7,000 miles deep, I believe is what it said. That is absolutely nuts to me. How have I never heard about this? And now there's this picture I wanted to show you about something that this is already on Mars. This thing is already on Mars, and this picture, right? Where does it say it? Right here. 1.8 billion pixel panorama. Sure. Are you kidding? 1.8 billion, bro. So basically, this picture was taken from a video that also NASA posted, which I am going to be showing you now. It blew my mind. It's going to blow your minds. Sit down, take a hit, and literally prepare yourself to shit yourself.
This is the largest and highest resolution panorama the Curiosity rover has ever taken. It's made up of almost 1,200 individual images taken over 4 days. The rover's body is too close for the Mastcam's telephoto lens, but we were able to capture the rover using the other Mastcam lens. The higher resolution version is nearly 1.8 billion pixels. What I love about this panorama is that we can zoom in and see details far in the distance. When you start to do that, you can see the rim of the crater we're inside of all the way to the north. Here's an impressive sight. 20 miles away is Slang Post Crater, just inside Gale Crater's rim. End to end, Slang Post is 3 miles wide. Something huge must have struck here.
Slang Post Crater, bro? That has to be an alien, right? What else would land in that and just disappear? Where would it go? Continue.
Whenever I start to think that Mars looks familiar, sites like this dramatic impact crater remind me that we're looking at a different planet. Curiosity is exploring a clay-bearing region on the side of a mountain. This ancient landscape was the site of lakes and streams billions of years ago. They left their...
So I have a theory, right, that I was thinking about today while I was watching this. And what if there was an advanced civilization? Because as you all know, as you should know, there was an advanced civilization that literally is missing from a time period in history. It's just, there's no evidence for it, but we know that it happened. I'm explaining it terribly, but if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. And I believe that what if there was an ancient civilization, but they lived on Mars? And for some reason, they needed to come to Earth because their planet was dying. And then they started a whole new thing on Earth. I just think that at some point in existence and time in general, something somewhat lived here. I know it. I fucking know
clues in the finely layered, clay-rich rock.
It's the central butt, dude. We gotta get in that.
This crumbling cliff is the edge of the Green Hue Pediment. It's a vast sheet of rock draped over the side of a mountain. It must have formed after the lakes disappeared and the mountain took its present shape. Did it?
Why did everything disappear, dude? Why?
Curiosity looks a bit like an abstract painting here. That's because this is a 360-degree perspective. The image is warped, like looking through a fisheye lens. You can make out some amazing details on the rover itself. This is the shadow of Curiosity's mast. Here's Rad. an instrument that detects radiation from the sun and space. Thanks to RAD, we have a better idea of how to protect future astronauts on Mars. Why are there severed tubes and wires on the rover? These tubes were part of the fluid cooling system that circulated throughout the spacecraft that flew the rover to Mars. These wires were like an umbilical cord for data. They were cut during landing. In spite of all the dust, our sundial still tells us to explore. Trailing behind the rover, you can see our tracks, including where we climbed up a hill.
Okay, they went that way, they went that way. Bro, look at this. This shit is so wild to me. There has to be something they're not showing. Every time I see a picture on Mars, it's a 360-degree angle of just mountains in the middle of nowhere. There has to be more. Think about how big our fucking planet is, bro. There has to be more on Mars, different landscapes that they aren't showing. Mark my words. So already, right? Absolutely nuts. That's crazy. If you don't think this shit is crazy, you're wild, right? And this is where it gets even crazier. Elon Musk, Mr. Musk, whose net worth now tops 185 billion, has spoken frequently of his plans to set up a human colony on Mars, claiming that he plans to die on the red planet. This is what Elon Musk tweeted. You should ask why I would want money. The reason is not what you think. Very little time for recreation. Does that say recreation or recreation? Whatever. It is what it is. Don't have vacation homes or yachts or anything like that. And there was a story of Elon Musk literally selling everything he owned because he just didn't see the need for it anymore. And then he tweets, about half my money is intended to help problems on Earth and half to help establish a self-sustaining city on Mars to ensure continuation of life of all species. In case Earth gets hit by a meteor like the dinosaurs, or World War III happens and we destroy ourselves. Which is kind of weird, because there's a meteor that's super close to us, and we're on the verge of World War III. It's a little weird. But then Mr. Musk, whose net worth tops 185 billion, and he's going to give half of that to get a society on Mars, or a culture, or a city, or something. As the CEO of SpaceX, he's already made considerable progress towards sending the first humans to Mars. A goal he claims would be achieved by early 2024. A human being will be on another planet. Holy shit! Fuck you, Lewis and Clark. We're exploring galaxies. You explored a goddamn little river. Fuck you, Lewis and Clark. You fucking rapists. And then, after all of that, I decided to go on the interwebs and search what else is out there that I do not know about space right now that I can know. Because they always drop in these subtle little facts about space that are super important and super just evolutionary for our species and where we're going and how we're developing, and they're not talking about it. It's bullshit. So I'm just going to go through a couple other things I found very interesting on the interwebs. So, another thing I found is this video, and there's not really much on it. It's just this thing kind of floating, and it's something the Chinese are doing, which is pretty interesting to me. So basically, what I understand is that the Chinese sent something out to make like a sample of the moon and got some weird substance and actually retrieved it and turned it home. And I believe right here is it coming back. I believe that's what this is. Chinese scientists published an analysis of a strange substance they detected on the far side of the moon. The Yuto-2 rover from China's Change 4 mission found the gel-like substance in July of 2019, and this year, Chinese researchers described the material in a new paper. This is what they got. The glassy substance in a dark green color and looks like breccia is a broken fragment of minerals that were cemented together. Information about the material was gleaned from U2's panoramic and hazardous avoidance cameras, and the rover's visible and near-infrared spectra. And research wrote that the material may have formed in the impact of a volcanic eruption. How is something on the moon a product of a volcanic eruption? What? Huh? So yeah, that's what China fucking found. Thanks, NASA. Bruh, that's so crazy. How do they zoom in so much? This thing right here is... What is that, bro? A Stingray Nebula. And it's literally changing through time. And now it's in reverse. But that's just... That is some crazy shit, bruh. Holy fuck! Look, this is the difference. 1996 to 2016. But I don't know if it's... Does that mean it's dying if it's losing color? I don't know. What the fuck is even the point of this thing? What is this thing? What are you? The Stingray Nebula, formerly known as an Hen 3, is the youngest known planetary nebula in our sky. These two images are taken 20 years apart and show a dramatic change in the nebula's shape and brightness. Its once robust, bright blue clouds of interstellar dust and gas have nearly disappeared. According to a statement from NASA, this is very, very dramatic and very weird. Martin Guerrero. And then they say, what we're witnessing is a nebula's evolution in real time in a span of years. We see variations in the nebula. We have not seen that before with the clarity we get in this view. Holy fuck, bro. That's so crazy to me. What are you? What is you? Huh? What is you? So this video was absolutely nuts to me. Shout out to this NASA hoodie. Hold on, look at the back, look at the back. Look at that bitch, bro. Look at that shit. We're fucking spacemen, dog. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you love space as much as I do, or else you are going to hate this video. But I will see you guys in the next one. Keep updated on this and fact check me if you want. These are all legit websites that I went to. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Hey yo, scenic, this be crazy.